Sup guys, SnakeEye66613 here. I'm going to be doing a tarantula video today focusing on the Chilean rosehair species. I'll be focusing on 4 different types of the species as a good starter tarantula. I'll be doing some more spider videos and there will be some spider handling in this video, so anyone who don't like spiders, probably not a good video for you guys. But give it a watch and like and subscribe and just post a comment if you want to see any more of any of my animals. Thanks guys, video's coming up. Hey guys, SnakeEye66613 here. As I said, I'll be focusing on 4 spiders today. The Chilean rosehair, which is Grammastostola rosa. The Chilean red zebra, which is Grammastostola sp concepicus. The Chilean flame, which is Eleutherius sp red. And the Chilean red spheres, which is Grammastostola portia, if I am not mistaken. I'll only be handling the Chilean flame tarantula at the moment because, sadly, my red zebra passed away. Good things to know about the Chilean species is, like, some of them can have mood swings. They're not the ideal starter species, but they're pretty good handlers. I would always recommend a Chilean flame because they are the best handlers and they climb a bit more. So they're a lot interesting to watch, and you can get some really, really good different morphs on the tarantula species of, like, the Chilean flame. Good things to know about them is they're a T, which is just quite an ordinary species of spider. One thing that I learned when I got my first spider is bug gel is not a good thing to feed spiders. Some of them don't have the mouth parts to be able to use it. Some of them do. I'm not going to tell you not to use it. I'm not going to tell you to use it. One of mine ate quite well, and then I found out that she wasn't doing too well on it after a while. I'd give them water. I wouldn't do it with a sponge as well because that's the same problem. They can't really work out how to eat it. I just put a bowl of water in, and if your spider's a bit small, just put in some pebbles just to level out the water, and they'll probably help themselves. Mine webs over the bowl so she can walk over it and drink when she likes. Good thing to know about spiders is I'd say always go for a she. They live a lot longer and they get a lot bigger. For example, the Mexican red-knee tarantula male lives for about 7 years and gets to about 5 inches across, and the female can live to 20 and have been known to live for 30 years, and they get to 7 to 8 inches across. They are a bigger species spider, and there are one that I'll be doing a video on as soon as I get my new one. Good thing to know as well is spiders don't need a massive enclosure, but I have to say, when I see all these people putting them in like old tanks and things, I mean, it's not very good for the spider because they can't climb that well on it. I keep my spiders in exoteravivs because I just love exoteravivs. It's a bit more expensive, but you can reuse them if your spider sadly passes away. You can there's just a lot you can do with them. You can put in water features, you can do anything with them. I always recommend exoteravivs, but I always also recommend Zoomed products for keeping your animals healthy. Good. I'm just seeing if I can get her out today. Yeah, I can get her out today. She had a lovely little munch. Spiders are an awesome creature just to watch, and they're one of the creatures that I've always thought that it's good to get more of. I mean, I've got like 2 snakes at one time, and it's been hard to kind of distribute what one you love more, and then it takes a while to settle. But spiders you can just pick up, and then you just get this weird sort of fascination with them when you're watching them. I mean, they're awesome. Some people hate spiders. I've never been able to see why. As a kid, when I was 7, I held a 7-inch across Chilean 7-inch across Mexican red-knee called Dexter down at London Zoo. That's probably what started it off, to be honest. My grandma has a lot to blame for what happened to my family about what they like and what they don't like. Now, when I was getting one, I always have most of my animals where I sleep in my room because it's easy to sort of monitor them in the morning and in the night. I put her in just like to the edge of my desk, which is there next to my Christy Gecko, and I didn't know how I was going to react the first time I got one, which was I didn't know if I was going to be able to sleep. I didn't know how loud they were, and I slept perfectly. She was just wandering around, having a look at me. I mean, they're brilliant animals. Always dip your finger in, have a try. If you don't like it, always like send it back to the right place, you know. But don't mess animals about, hold them for ages, and that because you're uncomfortable, and then put them back. Either go for the long run or go for the short one, people. I mean, I know people do it. It's not nice. I would recommend to start kind of smallish because they're a lot more friendly and you can kind of get them more used to you. I mean, it's never a good idea to sort of go with a really young baby hatchlings because they don't often survive, but they're really cheap. So it's all in what you prefer. As I say, Eleutherius sp red is the Chilean rosehair tarantula, one of the best handling spiders I've ever seen. Some of them can get a bit nippy. They have quite largish fangs. The Mexican red-knee has smaller fangs than the Chiles, which is quite a weird thing. But I'd say that you're best going with the Chilean flame because they don't really get the mood swings. You can get them a bit more beautiful, and they like to climb. They're brilliant. They're almost semi-arboreal, but they're known to be a terrestrial spider, which is a bit strange. I'm only going to be doing a short sort of introduction so I can do a bit of handling so I can fit it onto the YouTube channel. But I will be doing some proper spider care sheets. These guys eat locusts. Mine's on small locusts. It's really funny to see them jump on them because they'll just walk up and then you'll get the jump in. But always watch out what they're going for. Some of them like waxworms. It depends what they want to chase. They might want to have a bit of fun with their food. One of the cutest things I've ever seen is a spider after it's eaten because they just sit there trying to clean out their mouth. Even if you don't like spiders, try and get an experience with them to see if you like them or not, because I know people that have hated spiders, help on, and then the next 2 weeks later gone and got a big tarantula. I mean, they're awesome little creatures to have. They are really, really amazing. I'd always suggest spiders. I'd always suggest that you wash your tweezers. I'd always suggest that you wash your water. I would recommend spider life as a substrate. That's quite good. In mine, all I have is a bowl, a plant, so she can hide under that, and she loves to climb in that. And a habba hut, I think it is, or it's a half log anyway, but it's from Zoomed. I think it's a habba hut or something, and she likes it perfectly in there. That will fit her up for life as well, and it's only a little Exoterra, one of the Nano series, as I said. I'm going to end the talking part before it gets to 6 minutes because I think I can only do 10-minute videos, but I will be definitely doing a holding video with her today. And just want to say she's a beautiful tarantula, and the camera does her absolutely no justice. So thanks, guys. I will be back in a second with the tarantula in my hands. Hey guys, we're just getting her out now. Friend Corey's here. Got a phone call from him today saying that he wanted to hold her again. Just lift it up. Right now, he's got Freya on his hand. Just back a bit, forward. There you go. He's got Freya on his hand. She, as you can see again, she's perfectly motionless, perfectly happy. She's awesome at handling spider. Chilies can have some mood swings and then go angry and then go a bit bitey, but I've never heard this with Chili and Flames. Not a good thing to say with my friends holding it, especially for a first time holder. A Chili and Flame tarantula, as you can see, if you lift her up, she's got that little red patch towards her back. They're a good little. Sorry, to raise it up a bit. They're a good little wanderer. If she does that, try and get her to coax slightly round so it turns around her hand if she wants to wander. And yeah, just leave it like that and she'll probably crawl over. As you can see, she's a perfectly little slow spider, and not what everyone's scared of, is they're running up your arm or crawling over you when you're sleeping and stuff. She is quite a avid little thing. As I say, I do a handling video, but the best way to get them to move is to touch them on the leg. They'll move a bit. Do you want me to touch on the leg and get her to move, Corey? Yeah. I mean, see, she moves slowly when I touch her on the leg. You right with her sitting there, or do you want me to grab her? I don't mind. Right, we'll put her back in her box then. Okay, she knows that's her box. You comfortable with her going up your arm or no?
I'm comfortable.
Right. I'm going to get her back in her box, guys, so we can talk more about... Oh, she's webbed on his arm. Alright, always transport them in a little box because they're a lot calmer getting out than if you pull them out because they can drop, they can roll. And she's silked a little bit on Corey's hand. She's a decent webber. As you can see, I mean, they're brilliant little tarantula handler vids. I didn't hold her in this one purely because if you guys are watching this on your opinion to get a spider, you're going to want to see someone who's kind of in their early stages of getting one. I know how to handle a spider. I can do it with my eyes closed. But as you see, Corey here, second time holding. Got a bit scary then, did it?
Yeah.
When she started walking up?
Second time's better than first.
Yeah, I know what I mean. And when you put them back, you just open it up and tap it until they go out. That'll be it for the handling part today. I'll flash in some pictures of her in a good camera so you can get a better light of her. And I will be doing a care sheet video quite soon for these guys. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more videos like that. I don't know if you guys have heard, but we're thinking about starting a new channel involving more animals than that. If you want to see and give an opinion on that, look at a possibility of new channel vid. It's been SnakeArtist666 guys. I'll pop in some photos. Then we'll have the credits. See ya.